Hello YouTubes. Today I'd like to talk to you about why I didn't do the Sunday sacrilege yesterday. I'm truly sorry for not doing it, and I'd like to apologize. I have been busy the past week, and I'm sorry. I've been looking for a job as I've had a couple expenditures come my way. I've got a new car and it needs some fixing up, so I've been taking on another job. And I'm looking for a job, and so I had an interview today, Monday. So I had to get up early, and I went to sleep early, which is early for me, around 12. And as I was going to sleep, I forgot to do a Sunday sacrilege. So I'm hoping to make a longer video today to make up for it. We're going to call it the Monday Mayhem. We're going to try and splice them together. First off, I'd like to talk to you about the nostalgia of Sunday sacrilege. The Sunday sacrilege was going to be over nostalgia, so let's get to it. I realized that as I got older, even though I'm not very old, I still like to think about my nostalgic things. I never had a very happy childhood. Things in my childhood were not very enjoyable, but some things I do enjoy looking back on now. Since I'm very young, the things I do enjoy looking back on are video games and movies. Maybe even some childhood books, but I haven't found many books I like reading from back then. Maybe Harry Potter, but other than that, not much. I've been playing the Wii's Virtual Console. Yeah, I know Wii's are for kids, but don't worry, I have an Xbox 360. I know I should have a PS3, but I just don't have the money for that right now. I'm an Xbox fanboy anyway. Project Natal is going to kick everybody's butt. Controllerless gameplay is the future, in my opinion. Anyway, I've been playing Zelda: A Link to the Past, and I've realized that it is quite possibly one of the best games for the Zelda franchise. It created the 7 Sages. Heck, it even had the Ocarina before any of the other games. It had warping. It had magical items. I don't remember any magical items before then. I mean, it didn't mention the Triforce so much. It called it the Golden Power. I mean, the Triforce was mentioned before in the other games, but it called it the Golden Power. Didn't mention the goddesses so much, but it set up a lot of things to come, and I enjoy that. Another game that I've been playing is Mario RPG. It set up many of the Paper Mario games, but none of the Paper Mario games quite played out just like Mario RPG did. It's really enjoyable, great nostalgic memories, and I find myself just realizing what I have seen in my short lifespan. I've seen the increase of speed in internet. I've seen the expanse of technology. Heck, even 6 short years ago, we would not have been, even thinking about interacting in a virtual world on such games as Age of Conan, World of Warcraft, Aeon, and EVE Online as we do now. We interact with people that we have never even met before across the entire globe. Heck, on my days of World of Warcraft, I met somebody in, what was it? He was like in Vietnam. His name was Matau. It was amazing. I knew people all over the place. But unfortunately, the game itself lacked sustenance, and of course, I never got out, and when I did, I started talking about things like Dalaran, and, people didn't understand anything I said, so I had to get out of that. It was quite a big problem. But the point is that you can keep in touch with people online now, and that's amazing, as long as you keep it within perspective. I'm just crazy. So, it's just amazing the kind of things that I have seen in my lifetime, even though it being a short lifetime. It amazes me. And just the kind of feelings looking back on how young I was. When I was 18, I had no idea I would think the way I think when I'm 24. I'm just amazed the way I've changed in my thinking. When I was 18, I didn't care about the world. I didn't care about government, but now I do. I'm looking into it. I'm studying it. I'm wondering about it. I'm thinking to myself, could there be a better system? I've stated it many times. We don't need government. We need a better system than government. And it just amazes me. 2 years ago, I never would have thought of that. So I guess this video is kind of a video on the coming of age. It just amazes me the kind of progress somebody can go through when they realize that they are getting older, or heck, when they don't even realize they're getting older. And it just sort of happens. You're not the same person you were yesterday, or the day before, or the year before, or the decade before. You change, and it just amazes me the kind of change that I've gone through throughout my years. I mean, it just amazes me. I mean, I feel for my brother, the kind of sorrow he's gone through. I mean, he abused me every day. He used to hit me, beat me, tell me I was no good. But I realized what kind of pain he must have been going through to make him treat me that way. See, I was his own brother, and he treated me like dirt. What could have made him feel that way to make his own brother feel like dirt at the same time? What kind of pain? Time puts things in perspective for you. And I never would have thought I would see it that way, and it just changes you. The kind of the way you look at things after time has passed, and the way you see things as you grow old. I'm looking towards college and getting an education and making a life for myself. I mean, personally, in the future, I hope to go to LA or Dallas or Houston or New York and make a lot of money, prospectively in the city, in perspective to the country. And then when I get old, or old enough to retire, or being able to retire, move back to the country, or whatever. But when I move to the city, I do plan on keeping in touch with my friends via an online universe. Now that means World of Warcraft, Age of Conan, EVE Online, something along those lines. And that just amazes me that we can keep in touch with a virtual world like that. Now, before you say that I'm going to be a closet hermit, I'm not going to do that. I still plan to get out. I don't plan on being stuck inside all the time. I don't plan on having my only friends be the computer and the people inside of it. But the point is that when my friends are on, I will be on, see. They'll call me, I'll get on, sort of thing. I don't plan on getting level 80 in like 6 months. I don't even plan on being level 80. That's just not something I want to be. I mean, you have to have no life to be level 80, right? I mean, I've seen what level 80s are. I've had friends who are level 80, and